6 women.
Gotta get!
One goal. Extreme Huntress. Extreme Huntress is brought to you by these proud sponsors.
I started Extreme Huntress 9 years ago with the original purpose of promoting women who are interested in hunting and shooting sports.
I do Extreme Huntress because I really do want to encourage more and more women to get out there and be confident in themselves, both in the field and in speaking and conveying the message of the pro hunting stance.
This competition has taught me more about myself than I thought was possible. These challenges we have done have pushed me and pushed me.
It's incredible. It's an incredible experience. You learn so much about yourself. You learn so much about other female hunters, different perspectives.
I would recommend the Extreme Huntress competition to anyone who is interested in furthering the empowerment of women in hunting.
Our goal is to create positive role models for women who are interested in the outdoor pursuits. Now, if mom goes hunting, her children will go hunting.
More ambassadors and more women who just self-motivate and encourage each other.
It is an amazing experience. The ladies this year said that it was absolutely life-changing.
Even just to make it to the top 6, you're gonna learn so much. You're gonna have friendships. You're gonna be able to hunt things that maybe you've never hunted before.
When you're in a camp like this, it's also very nice to have other females who have had similar experiences as you, the same hobbies, different tips, techniques, things like that you learn throughout the week, so that when you go home, you've got more tools and more knowledge to make yourself more efficient when you do go hunting.
The camaraderie that you get with other women who are just as passionate about this sport as you are, you can't replace that.
The whole experience in itself is just amazing, whether you win or not.
She will have to prepare in every single way, with every kind of firearm, every kind of scenario, and understand how to identify species, anticipate animals, and get in close.
Show me one mom who hunts that her children aren't interested in the great outdoors.
I think it is seriously an experience that would change anyone's life.
I would recommend this to any female, even if you doubt yourself, even if you don't think you're good enough, do it, because you are.
Are you a woman who hunts? Or maybe you'd like to learn more about hunting and shooting? Go to extremehuntress.com to find out about the Extreme Huntress workshops in 2018 at the legendary YO Ranch headquarters. There's the why for Extreme Huntress. Now let's talk about the where. The legendary YO Ranch headquarters just outside Kerrville, Texas. In 1852, a 14-year-old Charles Schreiner made the journey from Europe to Texas with his family. But just 18 days after their arrival, Charles' father, Gustav, died. At 16, he joined the Texas Rangers, serving for 2 years. Then Charles set his sights on ranching.
He could sell his cattle for $2 a head here, but if he got them back east where the big demand was, he could get $10 a head, and back then that was a lot of money.
All in all, Captain Schreiner drove over 330,000 head of cattle up the Great Western Trail. Captain Schreiner purchased the Taylor Clements Ranch in 1880, along with the YO brand.
At that time, the YO Ranch was over 560,000 acres.
Charles had 8 children. The youngest, Walter, took over the YO. Walter had a son named Charlie III, or Charlie III. Walter passed when Charlie III was just 10 years old, leaving he and his mother to run the ranch.
Charlie Schreiner III ran a great business, a tight business.
Charlie III turned the YO into one of the legendary ranches of South Texas, but he didn't stop there. The YO was one of the first ranches to introduce exotic animals in the 1950s. The YO was the premium hunting destination in Texas. Byron and Sandra Sadler purchased the YO Ranch headquarters in 2015 and haven't looked back since, restoring this legendary property to its former greatness.
Our history with the YO started in 1989.
Looked at property, and they let us stay in one of their rooms at their Charlie III house, and we just hit it off good. We had a lot of dinners together and just enjoyed each other's company.
But after Charlie III's death in 2001, the YO fell into disrepair.
The roads needed repairing extremely bad. It finally got where you couldn't hardly drive out the front gate on account of the potholes.
The producers of Extreme Huntress, needless to say, fell in love with the Wyo Ranch headquarters quickly and decided to move Extreme Huntress production there for 2018. On the next episode of Extreme Huntress, we'll get our first glimpse at our contestants as they arrive at the Wyo Ranch headquarters. Don't forget, you can vote for your favorite Huntress at extremehuntress.com. Extreme Huntress is brought to you by these proud sponsors.